This is Microsoft Monday Morning Radio. With all the latest news from Microsoft the Netherlands. These are your hosts, Ellen, Jeroen en Erik.
Ach, daar zijn we, Erik. Goedemorgen. Good morning. Here we are.
Good morning.
I started in Dutch.
Yes.
This is not good.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. It's because we were just talking in our native language. In our case, it's Dutch. But let's start with the non-elephant in the room today.
Yeah.
Because if you look here on the camera, you see two of us.
Yeah.
And one of us isn't here. And
No.
it's not us.
Yeah, Ellen is a bit delayed.
Delayed. She said 8:04, so she's got 4 minutes left to be here. But it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It has to do something what I call commitment.
Yeah. I think it's traffic, but
But we also could have traffic. But
Yeah.
what time did I pick you up this morning?
6:23.
Something like that.
Yeah,
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 6:23. I was there right on time. And we
Yeah,
were here
it's-
around 7 o'clock in the morning.
But maybe that's because we're a little bit older, so we're more on the safe side, maybe.
What?
So, and Ellen lives a little bit more on the
Living
edge.
on the edge server. Yes.
living on the edge server.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But welcome. It's Microsoft Monday Morning Radio. Good morning. And my
Yeah.
name is Jeroen. And here's Eric also.
And
sitting.
we're waiting for Ellen.
We're waiting for Ellen. But today is the 14th of April. And
Yeah.
we're just looking at the calendar. And
We always have something with what day is it today, right?
exactly. And I see two things that struck me. Let me start with the National Gardening Day today.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so if you want to go into your garden, it's a good day for that. There's a little bit of rain was also today in the Netherlands, so it was quite okay. And I think today is a good day to weed your garden a bit.
Yeah. Well, to get it ready for the spring.
Yes, it's spring ready
Spring
or
ready.
summer ready in this case because summer is coming.
Yeah, we already had one day of spring, so.
Yeah. And it's a good week because it's a short week for us.
Yeah, are we?
On Friday you're off.
Oh.
Yes, it's Good Friday.
And on Monday as well.
On Monday as well. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding that on Monday. Well, it's kind of funny because I work for Western Europe and they don't have those days. They have other
They
days.
don't have Good Friday.
They don't have Good Friday, so they're working. And also the second Easter day, they go like, what the hell is second Easter day? Well, we full of from the paaseieren. And then we need to take another day of
Did
rest.
you already paint them or?
Sorry? Paint them? Yes, I
Easter
painted.
eggs?
Yes, I also hit them. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they are. You know, my brain is like a goldfish, right? If I go around the garden once, I have no clue where I've left them. But
okay.
and you?
No. I always do that last minute.
Okay,
So,
that's not for you. Last minute, okay, that's not something
Yeah.
for you. But good morning. If you have a remark for us, just put it in the chat. Would be great. You can do that via YouTube. Just log into YouTube and give us a chat. I think it's good that we start with a little bit of music today, and let's fire it up with. An old one from the movie from the 1980s. There were two big movies in that time. It was The Breakfast Club and it was St. Elmo's Fire. And this is from St. Elmo's Fire. What's going to be a remake? You know that?
No.
No. Also with Rob Lowe. It's going to be a remake. But John Parr.
You don't see the writing on the wall. Passing by, moving straight ahead, you knew it all. But maybe sometime if you feel the pain, you'll find you're all alone. Everything has changed. Play the game. You know you can quit until it's won.
how nice is that? John Parr here on Microsoft Monday Morning Radio. I was just thinking, what radio show are we on, by the way? But
You're doing too many.
I'm doing too many
shows,
radio
right?
shows because also I'm doing Expert Live Radio. That's every day from 2 to 4. It's called Jeroen's System Reset, I think. If in
But
English.
no, just do it in. It's a Dutch.
Jeroen's Systeemherstel. Yeah, it's every day on the Expert Live
so you
Radio.
do system recovery
Yeah.
tips.
Yeah, that was something like that. It's more like
Can I
talk-
bring my laptop? As
Of
well?
course, of course. Look who we got there. Oh, she tried to sneak in, but it doesn't work that way. You want? Oh, now you want to join?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Morning.
Good morning. It's called Ren de uitzending in.
It's we can make an item of that.
Yeah.
Like, you have to run to write.
Yeah, you have that sound board. You go like the Speedy Gonzales sound. Arriba, handele, handele. Speedy Gonzales, you know Speedy Gonzales?
I feel like one.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you know Speedy Gonzales?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that.
Always double check.
Yeah, no, I was check. But good to have you here. What
because
happened?
you didn't know about the Coyote, right?
Yeah, net de Wild Coyote. Yeah, Roadrunner.
No.
Roadrunner and a
No.
You don't know Miep Miep? Miep Miep Eeuw? You don't know that? No, not from wordt vervolgd? Met Han Pekel? Han Pekel. Han Pekel was like... if you need to walk around Han Pekel, yeah, you took bread with you because he was that big.
We're gonna search this one after the show. I'm really
Okay.
curious.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Yeah, it
I'm
was
gonna get-
a television show. Wordt
yeah,
vervolgd.
yeah. Ellen is there. Here, you see?
Yeah.
Welcome, Ellen.
Yay.
Thanks, Sander.
Yay.
Thank you,
Thank you,
thank
Sander.
you.
But what happened on your way here?
A mix of a lot of things.
No, not a mix, just everything. you woke up too late.
It started with foreplanning,
Yeah, poor planning. Okay, you see, I was right.
but also living on the edge there.
Okay.
And
See, I was also
he
right.
said that. He literally said she's living on the edge. Yeah, because she's young. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and yeah, there's always when you're in a traffic jam, you have an option to go for the alternative route.
Yep.
And I was really in doubt whether or not I should choose it, and I did, but that unfortunately took 10 minutes longer.
Yeah,
So yeah,
but you're here.
I'm here.
Yeah, but you're here.
and I'm
So you're
happy.
going to pay for the coffee today. That's also
That's already cleared.
That's also settled. So that's good.
How was your weekend?
How was your week? Well, I had a quite nice weekend. I had the movement of the radio studio where I work for Emeland 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was quite okay. So I wore a helmet all day with the phrase "vetklep" on it.
Yeah.
Because I like all the...
And you were sitting with coffee, and that was it.
I just showed I showed
saw
him
the
footage.
video. I don't know what he calls about. I was moving the radio studio because I literally saw a movie where he was like videoing that they drove like 4 guys were like maneuvering a truck.
How old were the guys, do you think?
Yeah, 70, 75 or something. But and he was sitting on a chair commenting on how they did that.
This is exactly what I pictured as well.
Yeah, I was just sitting there like, oh, you can do it. Oh, you guys, perfect.
Yeah, no, a bit more there.
So no, that was fun. So we did that, and it was record store day, and there was in the Brabanthal in Den Bosch, there was the mega record fair.
Yeah.
So there were 2 big halls. I think more than 500.
Everybody,
Yeah.
I heard
stands.
on Friday that Nick Speckles, our colleague,
Yeah.
he was getting up at like 6
No
to
way.
be at the store at 7 or something.
Oh, for record store day.
Yeah, because I didn't know, but they sell certain records
Yeah.
only on that day,
No.
and
Yeah.
then in a limited collection.
Oh.
So he knew that the record he wanted to have, they only had like 4 copies of it.
them. Okay,
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I bought like I think last year Cool Cat from Queen.
yeah.
It's like a special record store day edition. So also from that. So yeah.
So and what did you do? There was also a party in.
In Amersfoort, there
In
was a
Amersfoort,
Smartlappen Festival.
I don't
was
know
there.
what
Yeah,
that, that is in English. Smart Lappen Festival.
Yeah, it's
but,
a Smartlappen festival. So more like a folk music.
Yeah.
That's all of that. But it was quite nice. So
I heard you were like very popular there.
yes, we
Did you
went,
sing?
No. We went to a
Oh.
famous artist called Ronnie van Bemmel. You don't know Ronnie? Ronnie is enormous famous because Ronnie lives in Benidorm. And if you ever watched the series Het Roer Om, there's the first episode ever was with Ronnie van Bemmel because Ronnie was a carpenter and he wanted to sing in Benidorm.
Oh, dear.
So he went from the carpeting to Benidorm. He started singing there, got a Well, he's singing in restaurants in the area of Benidorm, Raira, Denia, all stuff over there. So he does that. And he was now in Amersfoort, so we had to see it. So we went over there because we often go watch Ronnie when we are in Spain. Because Ronnie
That's
is
an
always
actual thing,
with,
of course, yeah.
because
Yeah.
Ronnie always takes with him extra galm. Because he's that good.
Amazing.
So we went in Amersfoort to watch Ronnie, and he was like, "Hey, they're my Spanish friends."
Oh, that's
And
so nice.
so
Oh,
we,
that's
took,
really
we took a
nice.
selfie with Ronnie, and Ronnie was happy to see us. And he told us what restaurants he's going to be in August, so we know not where to go. And so no, but it was great fun. It was great fun.
And it was nice weather.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
so,
And you, Ellen, what did you do? Okay, Eric, what did you do?
yeah, I went outside, of course, a lot. So we went to dinner on Saturday. Well, near the Smart Lappen Festival in Amersfoort. So there were a lot of people.
So you thought, I hear some music, let me not go there.
Yeah,
And yeah. The funny
he
thing
didn't
was,
know.
I didn't know. So I walked into the city center, and then there's when you walk into the Langestraat in Amersfoort. There's on the left hand side there's a cafeteria which like the famous Belgian fries.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, and there was like a queue with I think at least 200 people. So we walked into the city center and like, what is going on here? That there was like at the cafeteria there's a long line. So and then we walked like 200 meters further, and then you go to the right to the Groenmarkt, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Green Market.
The Green Market, and there was the Smart Lappen Festival. So I went like, okay, everybody from there is going to get some fries. And, but yeah, it was nice. It was nice weather. So
It was.
Yeah,
Nice, that sounds good.
Yeah. And you?
Yeah, I woke up early yesterday.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
that's where all my credits went.
That's not something that we have like a benefit of.
You ran the marathon, or
No, my brother did.
oh,
So I decided to wake up at 5:30 and from 6 a.m. walk towards Rotterdam from Delft.
oh yeah.
So
do you have a training for the
for the Walk of the World again?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Nijmeegse Vierdaagse.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know why
So,
they call it Walk of the World, but okay.
Yeah.
So, it's,
No,
it's
so
a
I
thing.
had to cheer people on for the 10K and for the 40K.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was actually, it's not hard. Well, it's hard to run the marathon, but it's also also some effort going in there in order to support on the different kilometers.
Yeah, I told you I was supporting.
From the television.
Yeah,
Yeah, from the television. He was going,
from the
go!
couch. Come on, go!
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
But it's funny, because I don't know if you run, but I run as well, and my max pace is somewhere around 4 minutes a kilometer.
Yeah.
And I can only do that like for maybe a kilometer or something, maybe a little bit faster. But the guys who compete in the Rotterdam Marathon, they run under 3 minutes per kilometer for 42
They had
kilometers.
5K in 15 minutes completed.
Yeah, it's insane. If I do 5K, that's like half an hour, maybe 22 minutes or something, but it's insane.
It takes me that long to walk to the car from over here.
Yeah.
So,
20 minutes.
and then I'm at top speed.
Yeah. Your
I'm
car
s-
doesn't
No.
go that fast.
No, well, exactly. I have the Yabba Dabba Doo in, so I need
yeah.
like the Flintstones, you know, and then they
No,
You have to walk
Flintstones?
yourself.
the Flintstones they have to walk yourself. You know the Flintstones?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, just checking. It's a
I'm not
compliment
from
for
the
you.
Stone Age.
No, we know that. We know that's we know for sure. Yeah, we got a lot of questions. People ask Ronnie van Bemmel, who is that? Well, let's.
Oh, dear.
We can.
Why did they start this?
Yeah, I don't know. This is Ronnie. Oh no, this is not Ronnie. Even kijken. Oh, we got Ronnie over here. Let's see. This is Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Let's.
Best eigen schuld, weet het best wat een falen.
How nice is
Ik zou me voor mijn kop moeten slaan.
this is so nice, right?
Kan ik niet aan.
And then in a restaurant where you just eating your steak and you get this.
Jamie, het leven is niet zonder jou. Alles doet pijn zonder jou.
I actually know this one.
Yeah, and then with extra galm.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm coming from the Westland, and there you have
Schuurfeesten.
also,
Yeah.
and they have their own broadcasting as well. And then you have a lot of people like Ronnie that actually have a video clip recorded. It's
Wow.
interesting to watch, I can tell you.
Yeah, let me show you.
Most of the time, because the recordings of such video clips
Even
are
has like a selfie with Ronnie.
Oh dear. Oh, that's gonna be shown now.
This is with Ronnie. You see, happy people with Ronnie van Demmel.
wow.
Yes. Yes.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. What can we not do? It's,
Wow.
I also got
really
footage of Ronnie stealing a rollator from a person and driving around the square in a rollator. There's footage of that. Yes.
Wow, that must be a wonderful
It was a big
weekend.
party, I guess.
Yeah. But you did other things. You went to Zorg en ICT last
Yeah.
week. How was that?
Very nice. It was very crowded. I think over the couple of Zorg en ICT is a conference for the
Healthcare.
Dutch healthcare market and the ICT providers. And there were approximately 11,000 people over the 3 days.
Wow, whoa.
So that's really, really a lot. The Prince Constantijn was also there.
Oh yeah, he's the one who wants to get rid of us from the cloud
Yeah.
Western Europe. He was just European cloud, and he wants to. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and so he was giving out money to other startups.
Oh, just kidding. Just kidding.
But we had a really nice booth, and a lot of the healthcare colleagues that were there as well. A lot of interaction at the booth. But also what you see is that the geopolitical situation keeps being asked or being an
Yeah.
option to
Yeah.
to be discussed.
Big
and just-
topic.
to really have a discussion on that. But a fun part is, 2 or 3 weeks ago it was HIMSS. It was a Dutch huge healthcare conference in the US.
Oh yeah, HIMSS.
Yeah. And there we announced Dragon Copilot.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, that was the question that we got asked a lot.
Okay.
That you can create your own dragons.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons Copilot.
So where Copilot most of the time help information workers, is Dragon Copilot actually the assistant to help in the actual room with the patient. So it records.
Can you give me an
whole-
example?
Yeah, so it records when we have a conversation and I'm the doctor and you're the patient.
Oh, yeah.
We record and then you're going to discuss how you feel,
Oh.
how pain you have, the sentiment, how awful life
That's
is.
super handy.
And then it actually also catches the sentiment. It structures the whole conversation. It has the
Yeah.
symptoms right. It has the diagnosis there. Of course, the doctor needs to double check. And then it can
Oh,
be put in the
I
electronic
love
patient
that.
dossier.
Yeah, but that's really...
That's really handy because
yeah.
I had my kidney stone. Remember that story?
Oh, yeah.
And then I went into the medical. There was at night, so like
You went to the ER.
ER, yeah, ER, but the huisartsenpost. I would call it ER,
Medical,
but I was not like
you
it.
went to
I was crying like a baby because it hurted that much. So it was like 4 a.m. in the morning. I was there, and then you have to explain first what you were doing
Yeah.
right over there. What do you feel? Yeah, I have pain, and then another doctor comes in, and you have to explain it again. I hate that so much. I told once, I told somebody twice, right? Also, like APDs, you know,
Electronic patient
files. Like it's super handy if we have that like just at hand, right? And also, what kind of medication do you use? Well, it should be there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what is the most, let's say, benefit of it is that the doctor is not behind the laptop and she's only typing and not looking at you anymore.
Yeah.
But actually, there's a patient contact
Yeah.
directly without doing the administration in the meantime.
But also it's really because my wife works in eye healthcare, so she's an optometrist, and so they have only like 12 to 15 minutes per patient.
Yeah, that's
and
insane.
she also doesn't like to type, so she needs to do all the administrative things afterwards. And if you only have like 15 minutes and you have 4 patients in an hour, then you don't have the time to do that. And
No.
if a co-pilot could do that, that would be really helpful.
I had that experience in Baren last week because I might have a glaucom in my eye.
Oh yeah.
And so I have to go back on Tuesday to do like...
Didn't go to
Bergman. No. If I knew that beforehand, I would have done that because...
Maybe you can get some discount.
Again?
What is this for inside?
Yeah.
Insiders rating.
Yeah. No, but it's but you have to take like 10-15 minutes to get everything like sorted out beforehand. It could be much faster. So I really love these kinds of solutions.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
really cool.
No, there
really
was
cool.
a lot of interest in
Yeah,
it. So,
yeah. And this week, do we have something nice coming up this week, or it's a short
It's
week,
a
right?
short week with Good Friday.
Yeah.
White Tuesday.
But you can even choose to work. Yeah, but you can also choose not to work on Friday.
yeah.
Or to go to work on Friday because you can trade
One holiday for another holiday.
the day after Association Day.
Ascension Day.
It's my splekgeblek that is not helping this.
Yeah.
You can trade that one or a Good Friday for 2 other days if you want to celebrate like
But it has to be another.
Ramadan or suikerfeest or holy fast.
You cannot say
Yeah.
suikerfeest anymore. I heard that.
Oh.
It's just iftar or whatever.
Iftar.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's because it sounded that it's
It's not only about sugar.
No, no. I think I don't know. I can make so many jokes. That I'm not gonna do it.
You're having difficulty now. Yeah, we
He's
see.
having difficulty trying to shut up.
Save me from this one.
But
Yeah,
indeed,
yeah.
there are people still working on Fridays.
Yeah.
But
because
it
you're
has to
gonna
be
need
an
trade.
official holiday
Yeah.
or celebration day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can do Good Friday or the day after Assassination Day.
Assassination Day. Assassination Day is
Oh, no,
something, it's something different.
Something different. I cannot say that word. Like
Ascension.
it's also like we had like Whit Monday or something like that. I thought it was White Monday.
Yeah, you
or
said
Whit
White-
Thursday. I don't
It's
know.
White Thursday.
I don't know how this all
yeah,
works.
Green Wednesday.
Green Wednesday. I only know
And it's Black Monday
Woensdag.
today. I think you
Yeah,
missed
yeah.
that one.
What?
It's Black Monday today.
Yeah, it's Black Monday.
Black
yeah.
Monday. Oh. God.
Yeah.
You guys setting me up. I hate you guys so much for this. No.
But
that's
no, I
not-
think nothing really special from the Microsoft end this
Well, today
week.
there is a session today that's quite interesting. What you can follow, it's about Copilot or what else you might say. It's the I have it here, the MS Caps Academy from Western Europe. It is how to pitch and win solutions, supercharge, migrate, and modernize your customer journey. So you can also watch that. And the other one that I was seeing is that we have this week. Jeez, come on. Blah, 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 blah. I've lost it. I don't see it.
Yeah, I think it's also a very busy season, so a lot of internal things
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
mainly customer focused.
yeah, I think so. And it has to do, of course, because we're now starting, we're in our last quarter. So we have to do some stuff, some work. So make sure that we close in a good manner. And so that will be good if we can do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool, really cool.
Yeah. Oh, and last week, one thing that we missed was also last week was the executive reception at the Rijksmuseum.
Oh, I was
yeah.
there. It was very nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
You weren't
You're
there?
divided?
No,
Okay, no. Also, we are not invited.
We had a great party.
by
it was
ourselves
very select.
outside.
Before the
we were
Rijksmuseum.
hammering on the door. Let us in. Let us in.
We were at the museum square.
Yeah.
So
We were-
No, but it was also the goodbye of Anke officially to
Yeah.
customers.
Yeah.
And Joris introduction.
yeah. It was nice. I think it was like I saw violins and
Yeah, indeed.
looks really nice, really classy, to be quite honest. Talking about the Rijksmuseum, you can go in for free, right? For the
Yeah, I
Rijksmuseum.
still haven't done it.
No.
No, I've never been to Rijksmuseum.
Okay, me neither. I thought I was
Okay.
the only one. But
Okay.
thanks for that. Oh yes.
Oh, luckily.
Oh, luckily. But you just take your
make this-
Microsoft badge. Show your
Yeah.
Microsoft badge,
Yeah.
and you get in for free at the Rijksmuseum. So
Yeah.
that's fun to do. Don't go when Extinction Rebellion is there. I think we bought all the tickets, what we saw last time. So you get boterzuur on your head or whatever. Some kind of stuff happening over there. So no, it's you can go in and it's good fun to do that. So that's one of
Yeah.
the cool perks, right?
Yeah.
What you can do here. So it's a short week. Do you have like plans for Easter already? Is that?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk again.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk from Delft to Leiden, so that's 25 kilometers.
Oh, nice.
And making some food for the. Yeah, I think Easter is becoming more and more like Christmas in my family. So we're gonna have a brunch with a lot of food as well.
Oh.
Yeah, and my nephew's coming over for some painting. So we're gonna
cool.
do some crafts.
Oh, nice. And next week we won't have the radio show, right? So next week it's second.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can still be here. if
Yeah.
it's,
I was there last week and you weren't here either.
oh, here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we had one. we had one missed.
It was you. It was I already said I wasn't there.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And I still were online, so that was nice.
But I expect phone calls from you guys next week.
yeah.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
no. It's my
Okay.
birthday. It's my
It's your birthday.
On the 2nd of Easter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's not always on the 2nd of Easter, but in this case it is.
But
Can you please
are you
explain
home
how
or
Easter
not?
works? Yeah? What's he saying?
How old?
How old?
Were you asking?
49.
Oh,
49.
yeah.
So next year it's going to be the big 5.
You're just one.
Yeah.
a month, a year.
Year
couple
behind
of months,
Microsoft.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm always behind.
No, but
Story of my life.
I know where your house lives. So,
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay, you can try.
6
I
a.m.
won't be there.
6 a.m.
Don't even try. But guys, we're nearing the end. We will be back in 2 weeks' time then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, that feels long.
Yeah, it is. But if you want, you can be here
Yeah,
on the,
yeah.
You just need to do it. But if you don't want to miss us, what you can do, you can listen to Expert Live Radio.
Yeah.
That's definitely true.
Yeah, and then
Experts Live.
Then you only miss
radio
me.
or tune in. Go to tune in and look for Experts
Tune
Live.
in.
Yeah, radio, and there you can listen to you, me, some other MVPs.
And also Stefan also work at Microsoft.
Oh yeah, Stefan, of course. Also, he's also. You do a weekend show, right?
Yeah, from 10 till 12.
How's it called? How's it called?
The morning with Ellen.
The good morning.
Good morning with Ellen.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Oh, you only. So you have to. You can sleep in and then you wake up and
Yeah,
you go.
at 10
"Good
and then
morning." Okay.
I'm on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have in the weekdays and in the
between 2 and
weekends.
4 every day.
Yeah, he's fixing computers, so mine is broken. I'm gonna go.
Jeroen's
Drop by, from
Jeroen's
2 by 4.
systeemherstel is it
Yeah.
called, or
I'm-
system recovery.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
gonna drop by this week.
Ah, nice.
With a laptop,
That would be
broken
nice. So,
one.
so I wish you all a very happy Easter. And you know there are a lot of Christmas songs, right?
Yeah.
But did you know there's also some Easter songs?
No. Are there a lot of Easter eggs in there?
No. It's a real song. It's from Marillion, and Marillion. I think it's from the album. Oh, I don't know which album it is. I have to
But
look
it's
it up.
called.
It's called Easter. Nah. Yeah, it really. It's just,
So easy.
Yeah, we're just gonna close off with that. So thank you guys for listening, and
Have a great week.
yeah, have a great week. See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The ghost of the mist was on the field, the grey and the green together. The noise of the